Recent statistics have been very startling about the effects of the current economic outlook and situations taking place in our world and how that is affecting many people, and especially young people under the age of 25 who are considering committing suicide, ending their lives, getting so stressed out, so depressed. And as the year comes to a close, many more people find themselves in that situation where they feel hopeless, and we have what is called the year-end blues. In today's video, we're going to do some reflections and some suggestions on how we can overcome the end of year blues so that we'll be able to start the year 2024 much better than we're ending the year 2023. Stay tuned. Welcome back. My name is Angie Marie and you're on my YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, I ask you kindly to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell so that each time I post new content, you're the first to know. Thank you so much for you who are returning to check out my videos. And if this is your first time checking out my channel, you're so welcome. So let's dive straight into what we're talking about today, the year-end blues, how we can end this year 2023 in a better way and start the new year 2024 even better. Now, I don't know at what point you're going to watch this video. At the moment, we just have a few weeks, about 5 weeks left for the end of the year. And this particular time of year is known to be the most stressful for many people. It's the holiday season. People are trying to catch up on stuff. People get depressed. Sometimes they're handling grief. Sometimes there have been broken relationships throughout the year, relationships that were not fixed. Sometimes it's financial issues, financial challenges, and people get really stressed, feeling really hopeless about what is to come. So I'm going to suggest some things that we can do to end the year better, some things that I do, and I want you to just stay with me as we go through this, stay with me to the end. So here are some suggestions. The first thing I want to say, join me in doing some end of year reflections to make it better for the new year. Let's reflect on what has happened this year, 2023. Now, you may want to take a walk out to a park or somewhere quiet, sit on a bench somewhere with a pen and paper, or you could use your phone or even make mental notes. It's up to you how you like to do your thing. But what I'd like you to do is to spend some time actually reflecting and actually listing things that happened. So let's go. Let's reflect on what happened in this current year, 2023. Ask ourselves some questions. Did you meet some new people this year? Did you meet some new people this year? People who had a particular impact on your life? Did you travel anywhere? Did you take an international trip somewhere? Start a new job, lose a job, end a relationship, started a relationship, have a divorce, separation? Was there grief? Did someone pass away? Did your child start school? Were there any major milestones, graduation, or an anniversary, a major anniversary milestone? Whatever it is, I'd like you to think about it and list it. Did you start a YouTube channel? Are you making preparations to start a YouTube channel? Did you open a business? So go through and list some of the major things you did this year relating to people you meet, people you know, relationships, travel, places you've been. Did you relocate? Did you make a major move across states? Did you fly somewhere? Job, finances. Were there some mistakes? Did you start a business? So go through and list what happened this year for you, okay? Major stuff. And then I'd like you to highlight and list the positives and the negatives as you see it. So in terms of relationships, what happened? Did you meet someone awesome that was very supportive, but then something happened, there was a disagreement or a conflict, and somehow, unfortunately, it ended? Make a list, okay? Make a list. All right, so just to give you an example what my list would look like, I met some amazing people this year. Every year I meet new people anyway, but this year was a little different because I spent the most time in Africa. From last year at some point I went to Ghana and spent a year there up until June of this year. So that was something major for me. I had some incredible support. There's a lot of things I learned. This was the time when I was able to build and grow my YouTube channel and got monetized. So that's major. I met some new people, some amazing people that I learned a whole lot from. I traveled to other places. And so for me, my list would have all of those things. Then when I look at the good things that happened and the bad things that happened, for me, my conclusion is that the good things far outweigh the bad things. Here's why I say that. I'm still alive. I'm healthy. Things are not perfect as I want them to be, but it's a work in progress that I'm heading there and I'm making plans to do better. Okay, so I'm looking forward to closing out this year with the right mindset and to starting the new year with an even better mindset. How about you? Now, when you list those things, look at it carefully and make a conclusion about which is more. Are there more positives than negatives that happen to you? Now, I believe you're going to see that there are more positives, that the good far outweigh the bad. So then after that, what I'd like to encourage you to do is to make a gratitude list. List all the things you're grateful for. Maybe I hope you could add me to that list. Oh, I'm so grateful for this lady Angie because she did this. People in your family, your parents are still alive. Okay, so now that you've made your list of what happened during the year and so forth, what I'd like you to do is to write another list of great memories. What are some of the memories you have this year? For me, Ghana is still a great memory because this year, 2023, I celebrated my birthday there. This is the first time I spent my actual birthday and did a birthday celebration in another country internationally. So for me, that was a major memory. I'll never forget the place. And if you want to check out this video, because I did share some things about having my birthday celebration in Ghana, and it did cost me the equivalent of less than $400 to do that. So it's just, for me, it's something special. So I want you to do that also. What memory, what major thing happened this year that you consider to be a significant memory? For some of you probably had a YouTube channel for a while, and somehow this year you were able to surpass the expectations in terms of subscribers. So you got to realize that people are really interested in what you have to share. It could be something like that. So let's list out the memories. Or you probably met a celebrity, I don't know. You probably met someone who really had a great impact on your life. Well, list out your memories, the things that come to you most this year. Now, after you list those memories, look at it and see which was stronger, negative memories or positive memories. And again, make a list of the memories that you're grateful for. Maybe it has to do with your children or your parents or a significant other or travel or finances, something significant that happened to you that you're grateful for. Make that list as well. Accomplishments and lessons. What did you learn from it? Or what are you learning from it so that next time you can do better? Things that you'd like to change and improve on for next year. To be honest with you, a part of me feels like I want to travel internationally again next year at some point. It has to be strategic, and I'd have to be sure that this is what I need to do. Perhaps next year might be a time for more building or making foundations stronger in your life. I don't know. But when you stop now and reflect and think about these things, you'll know what is best for you to do. So let's get our focus right. Look at what happened for the year. What happened during the year, people you met, finances, decisions you took, the actions you took, what happened, what were the consequences, what were the results, things that you could have improved on, positive memories, and also things that were not so good for you. And then we're going to look at how we can make it better, or the things that we need to change so that we can have a better outcome. And then we want to look at what challenges you overcame this year. Was there a new skill, something you learned how to do? Now, to be honest with you, I'm right back to some new things I learned just from getting serious with my YouTube channel. I've learned how to do some more editing, because at the moment I do everything for my YouTube. I shoot the videos, I prepare the script, I get the content together, and I'm learning all sorts of new things. It's just so much fun. For you, what is it? Maybe it's playing an instrument and something that you really love to do, or meeting people. But what new skill did you learn? Did you learn how to do air conditioning? Did you learn how to fix a car? Did you learn how to bake something? List out those skills, and how are you going to improve on it for next year, and perhaps even make money on using those skills and talents, A new job. What sort of people did you meet on the job? What sorts of lessons did you learn? In my life, so many good things have happened that I cannot stay down for long, because when I focus on the good things and the challenges, I realize that the great things are so much better and so much more than the challenges. I pray that it's the same for you. All right, so now after you've gone through all these lists, your achievements, what happened, your accomplishments, skills, situations that you were in, things that you learned, then I want you at the end to make these lists. A gratitude list, that is the things you're most grateful for. A list of things that you need to change, and you want to change those things from this year. Maybe you're a bit impulsive and you get off too quickly with your mouth and say things that you regret saying after. So you're gonna, on your things to change list, you're gonna put that down so that you become more self-controlled and think twice before you speak, because you end up hurting certain relationships that you ought not be hurting. Maybe it could be how you handle your parents or how you handle your children. You're gonna change that, and you're gonna start the change from this year before the start of the new year. So your gratitude list, things to change list, and another list I'd like to suggest that you make, because all of us need this. We can't do anything without money. A financial goals list. Now, for some people, your finances probably look really dark right now, and it's depressing and it's scary for you. But hey, let me tell you something. The fact that you're alive and the fact that you can work or you can do things to make money is hope. So whether it be doing stuff, there's a lot of new things that happened since the pandemic that allow us opportunities to make money. You're going to do a financial plan, a real serious financial plan, where instead of avoiding and not wanting to face the challenges, you're going to face them, and you're going to say, okay, this is how much I can physically make based on my situation, and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it starting now, maybe in a couple of weeks. So by the middle of December or sometime before the year ends, you're going to start to see how that financial goal can come to fruition, that you can make something positive happen. Now, after you've done all of this, I'd appreciate it if you would share in the comment what it is that stood out most to you and how you're feeling now as the year ends, how you're feeling at the start of the new year. I was reading some very scary statistics which stated, I did not expect to see this, which stated that the age group that tends to, at the moment, that tends to be most stressed out and have the most thoughts of suicide are the younger people between the age of 18 to under 25. That is shocking. And so I want to say to those of you, if you're a parent and you are a parent to a young adult like this, hold them closer as the year ends. Take some time out, have a mommy, daughter, mommy, granddaughter, daddy, son, daddy, daughter, some time with them and help to build them up, because they're going through a lot of stress, a lot of challenges, even as the year ends. And sometimes they don't tell us. Sometimes they might not share it with you because they don't want you to feel bad. And if you are a young person listening to me right here, right now, I want to encourage you. If your parents are still alive, they love you, they're there for you. You have also been awesome. You made it great for them. Maybe their birthday or anniversary, you did something super special for them. God bless you for that. And they want you to stay in their lives. The parents want you in their lives, and you want your parents in your life. So let's make it great. Let's make it amazing. Let's make it awesome as we close out the year 2023. I know we're in November at this time, but we have just a few weeks left. And as we look forward to better things for 2024, we want to plan it ahead from now before the year ends and have an amazing start when the new year does come. What challenges you overcame this year? We have the habit of focusing on what went wrong because of the impact of the pain of what went wrong. And if it's really painful, we often forget the good things. Some common issues include finances, where you felt things were so bad you could not come out of it unscathed. But guess what? You're still here. Relationship, you felt so much pain, but guess what? You're still here. New skills learned. I learned a lot of new stuff, especially relating to my YouTube channel. How will you develop them and be even better in the new year? What are some of your favorite memories? For me, Ghana and new people that I connected with. So you may want to do a scrapbook of pictures of these memories. New habits. Was it meditation, exercise? Some new things that you did that helped you. What are some of the things that you're most proud of? How did your relationships grow? Friends, family, your partners? And how about self-care? Now, we cannot leave out self-care. What are some of the things that you needed to do to make things better for you? Exercise, getting outside, getting enough rest. Very important. Making moves and going overseas, travel. So at the end of the day, you make your gratitude list, your things to change list, your financial goals, practical financial goals. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and for listening to me, for liking this video, for subscribing to my channel, and for making your comments. All the best for the rest of the year and for the new year. Remember to check out my other videos and to subscribe. This is Angie Marie, and I'll see you soon in the next one.